Well, hello everybody. Up into my dark dungeon I go. Okay, hold on, pause. How's everybody doing? I hope I'm not getting sick again. Okay. Oh, excuse me, I keep burping. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, my camera is so blurry. Okay, that made it a little better. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Marilyn Mike. How's everybody's Thursday night going? Whew. Oh, nice. Who's playing? Hey, Aramis. Okay. I had to disconnect my headphones and charge them before I get too far into this live. Guys, don't mind the broken camera. It's blurry, I know. Don't mind my flyaways either. thanks everybody for tuning in. Kind of weird just sitting up here talking. I kind of feel like I'm like talking to myself sometimes when I start these. So my birthday is in 21 days. 20, 21? Yeah, 21 days. I'll be turning 30. Starting to feel like an oldie. Turd, have you gone to any like new concerts lately? I'm just shuffling out all my cards real quick. Mistah T will be joining us. Also. Here in a little bit. I may have set the time a little too early, but that's okay. I plan on live streaming for a while tonight anyways. So when he pops in, he pops in. So with the title, I will be doing free live reads. But if anybody would like to donate to the PayPal, if you do donate to the PayPal, of course you'll automatically skip the line. If there is a list that is formed. Because I really do need to get me a new phone so my camera's not all cracked and blurry and Turd, Festus, Mike, when you guys can grab the StreamYard link and jump up here if you want until we get going. Is it? Hey, Turd.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
It's going. I haven't talked to you in a while. I've been like absent from like Discord, I swear.
Yeah, you've been traveling the country, I saw.
Yeah. But now I'm back in Oregon for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, how was your Thanksgiving?
I didn't have much for Thanksgiving at all, really.
Why not?
Well, my my youngest nephew, he was exposed to someone at daycare with COVID. So my, that whole side of the family, my sister, brother-in-law, and my nephews couldn't come to Thanksgiving. So
Oh,
so my mother just had already planned to cook, so she cooked and just delivered meals to our houses. So for the second year in a row, no Thanksgiving, so it's kind of
oh,
lame.
that's sad. Hey, Kimberly.
Yeah, I was looking forward to my mother's cooking. I mean, I got to have it just like the day
But
later,
but
but
not with the family.
yeah, it's never as good secondhand.
I,
The day
I
later.
I totally agree with you.
So I'm looking forward to Christmas. Hopefully
That's good.
everyone's in good health for that.
Yeah. Um, this Thanksgiving was actually the first Thanksgiving in a long time that I spent with any family.
Really,
Yeah.
it's good to get together at these holidays, especially during the pandemic and what we've
Yeah.
been dealing with the last couple of years.
Yes, yes. How'd that card get flipped upside down? Oh,
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year. Hopefully, it's not dampered by this new variant
oh, geez, yeah.
that's
You heard
going
about
around.
the
Yeah.
Did you hear about that kid who took that gun to school and like,
Oh, in Michigan.
yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's just sad because like from what my uncle, like, I haven't really followed into it. I just heard like bits and pieces of it this morning. But my uncle says like I guess he got called in the principal's office like 2 days in a row
Yeah.
and was like talking about it. So
Yeah, I mean, mental illness is a prevalent thing in our society, and it's not always recognized early enough.
yeah,
You know, and I think parents with young kids. Well, he was underage to have a gun, so he must have got it from a parent or somebody. Should have those guns under lock and key at all times.
yeah. Well, from like what my uncle's like from what I heard from my uncle, like his dad had just bought the gun a couple days before this.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't really follow the whole story myself, so I can't really say too much. But yeah, it's sad. Definitely
it
sad.
is pretty sad. It is actually 4:43 where I live.
Wow, it's 6:44 where I live.
Oh, so it's not quite 7 o'clock over on that side of the U.S. Okay.
In Central Time. No, but it's dark. I can tell you that.
That okay, so I did schedule it way early. Because Mark Terry will be joining here in a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Um, so yeah, I totally forgot. I found him like I want to say on Monday, no Tuesday, when right before I went live with Mr. T on his channel.
Yeah.
These cards I made them well, like okay, so they're like ordinary playing cards, but I like painted over them with like white acrylic paint and like I just like doodled on them and wrote a whole bunch of stuff. I finally found them, and I totally
Yeah.
forgot about them. Oh yeah, I was gonna grab.
Do you ever watch the Terror Bastard or whatever that channel still?
I haven't clicked on his channel in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't either. I love, but I see it like I get notifications from him sometimes. He's doing some weird shit with like some like stones and some.
Yeah, like he that it just like the drawings and everything were like cool. Like I like those, but as far as it come to like I it just kind of like went like felt like a satanic vibe to me
Yeah,
that he's like getting into. So I steered clear of it.
you don't like the darker vibes.
No.
I hear you.
And like, like you have to have like darkness in order to balance out the, you know what I mean? But when it comes to like just like messing around with like dark energies like that, yeah, it's not
Mm,
something I'm like really into.
yeah, yeah. I like his drawings. Those are cool.
Yeah, he's a fast artist too.
Yeah, he is. He's very good. I could never do anything like that. Like just off the pen like that.
Yeah. I think
Hey,
I'm
Kimberly.
I'm telling Winkler.
Yeah, I was just talking to Winkler.
Um, let me see. Uh-oh. Um, are you friends with Ing in Discord?
No, why?
Can you Festus, or I'll have Festus do it. Festus, are you still in the chat? Okay, turd, hold on. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I got a whole bunch of crazies going on in my head. Turd, you kicked yourself.
Oh,
Hello?
oh, I'm sorry. I thought I clicked off there.
No, you kicked yourself for a minute.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Discord. I was looking at conversation.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you get snow there yet?
No, up high we do. What the
Oh,
heck
up
is
in the
that
mountains.
comment? I see your comment. What was that comment about?
What comment?
Is that you left on my server?
Did I? I don't even know what's going on.
Not late Jenna loves those women.
Oh, did I write those on your server?
Yes.
Oh, I mean he likes women that are sort of like men in disguise
Oh.
because he does.
So I see that we got 4 people watching. If anybody wants a free read, just go ahead and like type it in the chat. And we'll get these tarot readings on the show. Hey, Mrs. T.
Yeah, we got our first snowfall here just like the other day. It's pretty
Was it a
much
lot?
gone now, but
Nice.
yeah,
We,
I'm not looking forward to winter at all.
me neither. We had like we had like a snowstorm, but it wasn't like um enough to like stick. It stayed on the ground for a couple days, but now it's all gone. But
Yeah.
outside. Hey, Mistah T. Sorry, I started a little early. I kind of got like my time zones like mixed up.
What's up, Mr. T? Woo! That's my best woo. That wasn't very good. I'll admit it.
Hey,
Hey,
Mark.
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great.
I started a little early. I
That's
got
okay.
time zones.
Are you reading someone now?
No, I'm not reading.
Oh, okay. I was fixing to go on mute.
No, you're good. Nobody's typed down in the chat that they want a free reading. So this is how I'm going to do it. So I got my pen and my paper out for a list of people that do pop in the chat, just so I
Yeah.
can keep track of who I'm on. But if they do make a donation to the PayPal, then they skip the line ahead of everybody. So it's free reads, but donations take priority.
Oh, I got you. That's cool.
So just so we were all on the same page.
Who's in the middle?
Turd.
I'm in the middle.
You ain't
You
got
avatars
no.
missing.
Hey, third, why don't you put an avatar up?
I got an avatar up.
No, you don't. It's a white avatar.
What? I
You
thought it shows my
third.
picture here.
I
Doesn't
don't
show
know.
my picture. What does it show
But
there?
It shows a little white round circle with the little gray person in the middle. Well, in the gray circle.
What? Here shows my little avatar like I got on Twitter and Facebook and everything.
No.
Ah, jeez. I don't know how to change it. I'm not very computer. I'm on my iPhone too. I'm not very good here.
nah, don't worry about it.
What's up,
Everybody
Mr. T? Woo!
chilling, man. I just got up like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, you sound kind of tired.
Woo! I
You
ain't
need to
talking
get some coffee in your brother.
crazy. I go all night long.
I know you do.
Woo!
You do some live streams, some long live streams.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love live streaming. I'm addicted to YouTube. How about that?
Yeah.
It's okay. We all are. Oh, oops, wrong button.
Did it change?
We got
Nope.
Kimberly Starr with one eye out there. Woo!
Hey, Ing.
Ing. I don't see Ing.
He's the Oyster Math. I can't even say that word right.
Gosamas?
Yeah, there we go.
Spanish, I believe.
Could be German. I don't know.
9. Si hablas en español. Lot of silence.
There is. It's kind of weird. But
Silence,
that's okay.
deafening. Y'all get a reading out there, you bunch of trash.
Anyone got plans for the weekend so far?
No.
No.
I
No.
live in like in a small town of like 800 people.
I'll be
Wow.
on YouTube this weekend.
My high school graduating class was of like twice that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like nothing to do in this little tiny small town besides go get firewood and go get firewood.
We
That's
got
it.
the horses. Don't you ride the horses or something?
Well, okay, so the draft horses you can't ride because they're strictly work horses.
What?
It's a
They look like
draft horse diva, dude. Draft horse.
And but there is like 12 other horses, but they haven't been rode in a couple years. So,
don't they like that to just go out for like a walk or something sometime?
well, yeah, they do, but you gotta like have enough people to go, and I'm not too familiar with like the other horses, so I'm just not, because they're not personally not mine, so I'm just not gonna like saddle one up and jump on it and go, "Hey, Ing."
Hi, everybody. I just want to say for the record, just because you don't know what Goisemas means doesn't mean it's automatically Spanish. Just saying.
I took Spanish. I thought it was oh no, wait. Arigato gozaimasu. I thought oh no, it's Japanese, I think.
You know what? You got a point there because it's almost pronounced the same thing. It's a local drink which comes in a double pint. Go ahead. You go.
Okay.
I think it's just Mrs. T talking in the background.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
she
who
was
is-
trying to get you some leads.
Who's the guy on the right of me? Who is this?
That's Mr. T.
Oh, Mr. T. Actually, I know
Yes,
you. I know you. When you're on cam, I know you.
Yeah.
And the guy above?
That's Turd Ferguson.
Oh, Fergus. I know him too. Nice
Hello.
to, thank you for having me, Tess. And good to see
You're
you again.
welcome.
Goisemas is a drink which has a lot of alcohol in it. That's how
Kind of
I
like
grew
it's
up.
like sake.
I blame everything that went wrong in my life on the Goisemas. So that's why.
Oh man.
That sounds like a drink Tessa would have fun drinking.
You know what? You do. It's actually.
Pour out some ghosts of moss from my dead homies. How about
It's
that?
right. Yeah, but other than that, I'm fine. If anyone wonders.
Oh yeah.
No, but I have that name on YouTube for 12 years. I can't just change it
No.
because I'm different on Discord with Ing.
Yeah. I call you Ing just because Ing's from Discord, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I can't change my name from Turd Ferguson. I'm too far in now. Everyone knows me as Turd.
Scandinavian, right?
I can't change it now.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. That's right. You have to stick to it.
When you come out in the side chat, you stick out like a turd in a punch.
It does.
Oh, Mr. T, I heard you yesterday talking to German lady, and she gave it to your heart, but you know why? I can tell she likes you.
Maybe so. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we'll be friends before it's over.
You said that in 2022 will be the friendship between Mr. T and German lady, and I see that coming too.
Yeah, me too. It's mainly because she's gonna buddy up with my wife. I know she will. When my wife starts getting her channel going good next year, she'll buddy up with her.
Your wife
How
is
many subscribers does your wife have?
860 or something like that.
That's Tracy, right?
Yep, Tracy.
Well, she has good content.
Yeah, she's
I
fun.
listen in once in a while.
She's fun. I need to sub you guys up. You do content. I know,
Yes
Turd.
and no. I come from the Howard Stern universe that started 20 years ago on the Stern Fan Network, and I still hate him. I just can't deal with it anymore. I blame Howard Stern lowering the bar of comedy in the U.S. so low, he should actually get the electric chair today.
He should.
It's Opie and Anthony wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Howard Stern. All of a sudden, it was good radio when you called someone a cunt on national radio, and they were kicked off for a month or two, and then they came back. Like, all you had to do is being controversial. That's not funny to me. I lost 2 world wars. There you go.
He's about
Yeah, I came from the Opie and Anthony universe. I came from the opposite side as you, I guess.
Yes, but did you ever feel that Opie is a funny guy? Or was he just an idiot that made it funny to listen to because he had 5 people on panel that made fun of him and he didn't know?
Well, he had Anthony. Anthony is a comedy genius. And
Absolutely.
Opie was just a guy that knew how radio, knew how to steer the ship, as it's called,
Yeah, you're 100% right. I always thought, okay, Opie and Anthony was famous because of either one of them.
Yeah.
But ever since the breakup happened like 8 years ago, Opie and Anthony was not famous because of Opie. It was famous in spite of Opie. It could have been so much better if he wasn't such an asshole.
Yeah, that's true. And and that's why they brought in Jimmy Norton. Jimmy Norton was the go-between the two of them, and it made the show continue for as long as it did.
I've never watched not one episode of that show.
Really?
Never even heard of it.
You never heard of Opie and Anthony before?
No, not until I met Lay.
Man.
Lay Geno told me it was a good show to watch it, but I never watched it.
Are you in North America?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't take Lay Geno's word for anything.
I don't.
The Opie and Anthony talk show to me is very vulgar.
It is.
They got some funny things that happen every once in a while, but for the most part, it's very vulgar.
Oh shit! I need to be watching that.
No, you should. I think Theft Pattern is no longer around because he had like a 24/7 Opie and Anthony feed, shows that had happened. Did he leave? Where did Theft Pattern go?
Yeah, he quit doing it. Lay Geno tried to pick up in his footsteps, but Lay Geno couldn't keep the stream running. Yeah, well, Lay Geno couldn't keep the stream running for longer than 24 hours.
Yeah,
and it would crash and everything like that. And everyone just migrated over to a separate channel called the Honeycomb Hideout, and that's where all the Opie and Anthony fans are now.
But do you know where Theft Pattern came from? Why did O&A never copyright strike him doing that 24/7 for years? Do you know why?
Well, it's just old audio. That's why they're allowed to do it now.
No, but he was already out 10 years ago. He was already there. Do you remember it was a Chucktober of a lady a little bit overweight because we saw a lot of pictures of it. They had a Chucktober. That was Theft Pattern's mother. And she was so depressed of the Chucktober that they actually, in a sense, said, okay, if your son is playing this, we let him be.
Wow.
What was the name? I have to look it up. It was a Chucktober. There was a lady on radio.
Oh, I can picture her, but I can't remember her name at the moment.
That was Theft Pattern's mother.
Wow.
And that's why he was allowed to do it 24/7. And I don't know why he left. All of a sudden, he was gone. And then Lay Geno took over, which doesn't do it for me at all.
Well, I heard he was running it from a server at his work, and then I think he left that place. That's the rumor that I heard.
Yeah, but he was at home. Sometimes he was even on cam. He had Unbleached on once. It was this huge interview about O&A and the aftermath.
What's up, cheap seats in the house? Woo! Sorry.
But I mean, now who cares about it really? It's 15, 20 years old audio.
Yes. Yeah, but it's just there are fans around to this day who think they're There are legends now on YouTube because they keep O&A alive with the rhetoric and with the comedy they had, which Tess said was very, very controversial and hurtful.
Yes.
So it wasn't funny back then to me. You know why I joined Stern Fan Network? Because I hated Howard Stern. And it really worked out because it turned into this hater community that's now QF. Tess knows she is in the server.
Wow.
But other than that,
Hey, King. I do believe I still owe you a reading from my Desert Drunken episode.
No, you know what? I rather want you to get drunk again, and then I take you out for dinner. No, it's your boyfriend around. I'm hitting on Tess now. No, you don't have to feel sorry about that at all.
I made a complete ass out of myself, but I was having fun making an ass out of myself. Until I started running through the desert.
Whoever, yeah, I know. Yeah, you called me, I remember.
I know, and I'm so sorry for yelling at you.
No, but listen, you don't have to apologize for getting drunk.
You know, one thing I can't stand is a drunk woman. Oh my God.
But afterwards, they're very nice because they try to make up for it.
Oh,
I was drunk in my life many times. I never tried to make up for it, after. People say, hey, you were drunk last night. I'm not apologizing for that. But Tess did because she's a fine lady. No?
Yeah. I did. I yelled at everybody on Poon's live stream. Like, it was horrible.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure
there's sober people on Poon that yell at her. Sorry, Mr. T, I cut you off. Sorry.
Poon's channel's so fucking wacky anyway. Who gives a damn? He might do anything in there.
Yeah.
I heard he retired.
Yeah, well,
I give it a couple months.
Yes.
Who knows? Who cares? I never go to Poon's much anyway. I panel with him. That's about all. I don't do the side chat.
You don't do side chats?
No.
Me neither. I can't keep up. I'm too old for that.
Me too, man. I'm older than dinosaur turds, dude.
And they didn't survive.
My hands start shaking when I turn the computer on.
That makes it special.
Woo.
I don't know if you should read my heart.
On Tessa, she needs some bling. She needs to look like Miss Cleo. We need to get her a fucking outfit to put on. I'll buy you an outfit when you wear it when you read tarots.
A what?
Like a colorful outfit, like a green silk top with a big turban on top of your head and the whole 9 yards. I want you to look like Miss Cleo on crack.
Woo! Yeah, I definitely wear something crazy.
She's pretty without makeup and with her hair back. You can only imagine what she looks like when the hair is down.
Man, how bad are you in love with Tessa? Woo!
I'm at an age, Mr. T. I'm in love with anyone.
Terry Clifford. Yes, that was the name.
And you know what my wife would say? Thank God you're off my bones. You know?
Off my bones.
She has good bones. She has good bones.
But yeah, Terry Clifford. That was the name.
That's Terry right. Clifford. You're right. That's Tef Pattern's mother. Yes.
That's his mother?
That's his mother. And because they went so hard after her and she got in such a spiral about it, they let him stream O&A 24/7. And even if it was that day that the show was out, he picked it up and streamed it. And he was allowed to. He was never copyright stricken for it.
Wow.
Clifford, that's right. Well, they went hard after her, I have to admit. Because
they did.
She was in New York. It wasn't even that. Her show wasn't that bad. It was just very homely, what people do.
Look at Tessa. She's getting that serious look in her eyes.
Well, I was updating the title.
Oh.
Because oops, I about refreshed my screen. Because I just had live reads on there, but I just switched. I put just free in front of it.
Listen, I don't want to have my cards read, and you would be shocked what you're reading.
Mhm.
So, Mr.
Why?
T, I think no, because Mr. T, I think is someone I want to know more about. You read this guy, and let's see how it works out, and then you can read mine after you did Ferguson. I should
Okay,
be the last. I came last on panel. I should be read last.
Okay, so you want me to read Mr. T's?
Yes, please. Mr. T, are you up for it?
I'm up for it.
Mr. T's always up for reading.
For reading the card. Test reading the card for you.
What deck would you like? Would you like your one creepy deck?
Whichever one's in your hands right now.
I ain't got no
Ooh,
cards in my hand.
Just grab a deck, man.
that's right,
Nice
diplomat.
one up.
Um,
Now, I don't want no big reading. I just want 3 cards pulled. Just
three
3.
cards.
Yeah,
She
3
had
cards.
5 different decks in her hand, so now it's hard for her to choose.
Here, I'll show you my cards.
Oh, look at this.
Do it off the creepy deck. We'll make it easy.
The creepy
That
deck.
one?
That's right. How much words can it get if it's the creepy deck? It's good choice.
I just hope she don't pull that death card out. Oh my God.
Death
Looks like
card.
a chicken that's been run over by a tractor and laid out and rotted. Oh my God. Oh, she does. I hope that's the death of my laziness and my cheapness and my Woo!
That's why I moved to Canada, because a lazy German is still busier than any busy Canadian. So, like, it depends where you are if you're considered
Look at
lazy.
that card. Oh my Lord. Look at that card, boys. I mean, that looks like a chicken that's been.
Yeah, that's a dead duck.
It's a dead duck. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this different. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna pull one of these ones. Festus must have found another live stream to go hang out in.
He probably went to sleep. He's
Yeah, true. He goes
yeah,
to bed early.
he goes to sleep pretty early. Early to bed, early to rise.
Early bird gets the worm.
Yeah, nó quỳ vô dùng một phim nữa.
We got the Mother of Wands. So in any other deck, that would be the Queen of Wands. So I'm going to pull one of those. And then I'm going to pull one of these ones.
Ooh.
Got the Eight of Cups.
Woo! You always split the 8 when you play like
Blackjack. Blackjack.
Blackjack,
Always
that's right.
8s and aces.
Yes.
And then I'm going to pull you one of the Soul's Journeys. So the Mother of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Wands represent the air signs, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then the cups represent Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And those have to do with like emotions, feelings, lovey-dovey kind of things.
Yeah, I'm always mad. Does that matter?
She read me. Thank you.
And then Judgment.
Oh, I'm good at that.
So with the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups, I take this as it's coming off that you have been thinking of doing something, or you've had an idea that you're pondering on. But with the Eight of Cups here, the cups, I take them as like options, like thinking like, okay, you've been sitting on this option, these ideas, and you're making a judgment call on something that needs to be done.
Wow.
Now that must be Mr. T.
Yeah, I'm reading for Mr. T.
Yeah, because I don't want to do shit.
It could be towards another, business endeavor. Maybe it's, maybe you've been thinking about taking a vacation.
Oh, I love vacations. That sounds great.
I retired in 2007. So, Mr. T, if you want to have a vacation, you come up to Vancouver. I show you BC.
Hey, you know what? I almost ended up in Vancouver.
Shit, what happened? Why didn't you?
I don't have a passport.
Oh, no. You belong here. Believe me, you belong here.
If I had a passport and could get over the border, I definitely would have went. But anyways, so it's like, and this could also like involve you and your wife. Like, you guys are pondering things that you want to do, and it's coming up with like one solid solution and making a judgment call and putting it into action and bringing it into where it's like it's tangible on both ends, and it's a mutual agreement.
Wow.
I also see it like coming up with options, like trying like different things in your guys' relationships, whether it's getting out more, whether it's, taking a break from YouTube here and there to spend more quality time. Could also be like contemplating on what to get everybody for Christmas, or if you're going to do Christmas at your house or if you're going to go somewhere else for Christmas.
Well, this is resonating pretty strong. I think you should move on to the next reading because you hit that one head on the head.
Mr. T, I didn't know it's that bad. I'm so sorry, Mr.
T. So, in other words, you're telling me to stop digging.
No, yeah. Listen, I think because you know what, Mr. T, I didn't know who you were when I came on, but whenever you're on cam, I can tell you're a very positive person.
Oh, no doubt. I'm an optimist.
Yeah. Yes. And that, you know what? That's what we need right now.
I kind of like how that worked out, like pulling cards from like 3 different decks. 3 card reads.
Oh, you mixed it?
Yeah, I pulled 1 card from 3 decks.
But there are card readers who would be opponents to do that. I'm just saying. But you know what? I know none of them. I know you. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. If you need a card reader, it's Tess. End of story.
Those other card readers ain't nothing but trash.
Now, there's some other ones out there that are way better than I am, but
no.
Yeah, define better. I mean,
Like Mary with High Priestess Intuition, like she's also been reading longer than I have, but she's a damn good reader.
I don't even know who she is, so no, she's not.
Turd knows who she is.
I know.
Well, I don't know the bitch, so if I don't know her, I go with my ride or die.
Not yet, Mr. T. If you get a good reading by Tess, she might pick you up. You know, and say, hey, shit. It's a good kind to read.
No, I have a problem trusting. You know, I don't even trust Tess, so how the hell can I trust this other bitch? No, I'm kidding.
Well, obviously you're trusting me enough to do your readings, so.
Oh, I trust you. I trust you.
But Mr. T, do you know who's the center of your universe, Mr. T?
His wifey.
No, it's him. No, it's him. My universe, I'm right in the middle. I'm the center. Even the sun revolves around me.
Wow.
We have to learn to believe in ourselves.
I think that's everybody's main goal when they come to Earth.
Oh, wow. Earth. Define Earth. Define Earth.
The ground I walk on, I don't fucking know. The galaxy inside my noggin, I have no idea.
Mother Earth is a seal.
Gaia.
We all should worship the seals. That's Mother Earth.
That's right.
And a penguin is the seal's best friend.
A penguin?
Yes, because the penguin wanders around. Have you not ever seen the March of the Penguins?
The only reason my seals
around.
The only reason my seals like penguins, they say, "Oh, thank God, because you do it, I don't have to go that far south." That's the only reason I didn't like them. Do you know how many penguins are eaten by polar bears each year, Mr. T?
I have no idea. It ain't enough.
Put them out of extinction.
No, Mr. T. None. Because polar bears are only on the North Pole and penguins only on the South Pole.
Oh, I got you.
Doesn't eat penguins at all. You know, listen. That was a question I lost a bet on.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So, Ian, do you want me to do turd before I do your cards?
Yeah, no, you have to. Mr. Ferguson is next in line. Absolutely. Right? Turd?
I guess.
Do you want a general reading or do you want to ask a question?
Don't feel pressured into it.
He really sounded enthusiastic. This
Jesus Christ.
It's been a minute since we read the cards, Turd.
Well, I'm guarded because, you know, there's some questions you don't want an answer to, you know?
There are. Yes, he's right, though.
Hey, Kenile. I say it wrong all the time.
And she's mixing cards, too.
What's that?
So she knows everything.
Oh, Kenile's name. I know I pronounce it wrong every single time.
That Canal's a rude person to me. How dare you come in here? You better have a good attitude today, Canal, or whatever your name is. You trash.
He's my buddy. I invited him over.
Oh, okay. Well, you're all right then, asshole.
Woo! No hard feelings. Okay. So do you just want me to do general reading, Turd?
What do you see in my love life? I recently had a woman tell me she wasn't interested because I had a dog.
What? Then fucking
yeah. And I didn't go to the bar.
I don't need cards to know. That's cunty.
That's what I thought too. But just on the safe side.
Yeah.
I figured.
You just hanging out with too much trash, man.
It's a red flag.
Okay, so do you want a 3-card read or do you want the pyramid read?
What's a pyramid read?
I make a pyramid out of cards.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you're feeling right now.
Yeah, pyramid it is then. Pyramid it is. He looks so serious, Tess.
It's a serious business.
Yes, very serious.
No, listen.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes some people's energy, it's hard to pull. Like,
oh, I believe it. That's what my whole life is based on. People that are hard to pull.
Just think you're pulling on a turd right now.
People hate my name so much.
I love it.
I don't.
I love Turd Ferguson's name.
You know it's from a Norm Macdonald skit, right?
Yeah, you tell me that every time.
May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
Yes, of course. Norm Macdonald was a comic genius.
He gone.
Yeah.
He was misunderstood, and he never rode the wave because he could have said 8 years ago, I have cancer, and people would have joined in more. He never even mentioned that he had it.
It's true. That's true.
Wow.
Sorry to bring the room down, but I thought I have to throw that in.
No, but it's true. It's absolutely true.
It is true. It is. It is. Absolutely. That was the last time I watched Saturday Night Live. When they canned Norm Macdonald's, I was done.
Yeah. He had his own show for a while, the Norm Macdonald Show. You should check it out on YouTube.
No, he also had a sitcom with Artie Lang. The
Did
Norm
he?
Show.
Oh.
Yes, it was 2 seasons.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to go back and look that up.
It was.
You guys watch too much fucking TV. Y'all need to get out. Y'all need to get outside more often. This is too much TV. Y'all motherfuckers talking about TV I ain't even never heard of. Shows.
I never saw it either, but now I'm re-watching it after he died. You know, it's like Vincent van Gogh. Everyone said he's not a good painter, but after he cut his ear off and died, everyone.
It's true.
Paintings went up.
It's true.
Nobody had a sitcom, 2 seasons. Artie Lang was in it. Yeah.
Vincent van Gogh is my second favorite painter.
Who is your first?
Myself. Are you fucking
I knew that answer. I just wanted you to say it in front of a full room.
Could you imagine dating a tarot lady? You'd be like, "Hon, I'm gonna run to the store and get me some cigarettes." And right when you leave, this bitch grabs the deck and starts playing out cards. And then she comes out. She finds out that you're cheating on her, right? Oh my God.
I would go for cigarettes too, and she wouldn't find me the rest of my life.
Look at them cards jumping out. They jump out of the deck. It's like jumping beans.
It's like 200 cards, Tess.
No, they're not.
56.
No, there's 78 in a deck of tarot.
Oh, my
big ass.
And then there's like 48 or 52 in a deck of oracle cards.
Hey, since we're talking about cards and we have a full panel, Mr. T and Turd, do you believe that playing poker is a gamble?
No.
You have to. Yeah, it's a sport, isn't it? That's why it's on ESPN.
Sport.
There's got to be some skill involved, a little bit.
Look, I've won $1 million playing poker, and I only lost $3 million to get that million. So I'm doing good. I'm a winner.
Thanks. Now I'm actually sad I brought it up. No, I'm just saying. But Mr. T, when you go to ESPN, the best 10 poker players of the last 5 years are always the same people. And
I know. I've been on ESPN playing poker, actually. I played in that main event quite a few times. I met all them guys. I love playing poker. I paid my kids way, that's what I did for a full-time job at one time.
And you made money.
Oh, yeah.
You make money. You do. It's a sport. It's not a gamble. Some people play poker and they are gamblers because they think, okay, now I'm gonna take it all, and they won't. But I say playing poker is not a gamble.
What about sports gambling? Like betting
Same.
on football gambling.
Oh God,
Let
that's
me
the hell. That's the
no.
hell.
Third, you know what? It's a very, very good point. But I tell you one thing: sports is less. How do you say? It's less certain than when you do the math in a poker game. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
think
I hear what you're saying.
yeah. I believe in it's easier to make money in poker than in sports betting. Absolutely. I
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah, I don't do either, but I've looked at sports betting and I'm tempted to get into it. I'm tempted.
No, I know what you mean. I did all vices, but I was never a gambler.
Hey, there are some online casinos that do sports betting, and they give you promotion money when you sign up. It's free money.
Yeah, FanDuel.
No, not
Yes,
FanDuel.
that's one of
I'll
them.
I'll have to send you a list of the ones that I'm signed up for.
Right.
You do some sports betting there, Tesla?
The card
What?
reader is a
You do some
gambler.
sports betting?
No, I just like playing the slots that they have.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Turd, if you have any online dating apps, you definitely need to update the information on your profiles.
What is that? What the card said?
It's the vibe I'm getting.
Third, you should lie even more.
No, don't lie. You just need to update it, make it more fun, make it more like intriguing, make it more inviting.
Yeah,
Yeah, and change your name. Don't tell them you're turd. That'll help.
Everyone hates
no.
my name
If
so much.
anyone answers for Turd, they really love him. So he knows, with that name, he's just gets rid of all the women who don't like him anyway.
That's extreme betting.
Yes,
Is what it is.
yes, and I'm with you, brother.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting. Once you like update your dating profiles, I don't know how many dating profiles you have, but I just had the urge to tell you, update your information, make it more fun, make it more inviting, more intriguing.
Turd, that means she wants you to hit her up.
Turd's on Tinder. He does Tinder only.
You got my Tinder info? What the hell?
No.
What's going on here?
He's
Oh my
so
goodness.
narrow-minded. He
Look.
would only fuck chicks on Tinder. Turd, you are growing ever since we met. I love Turd.
I don't think he was expecting that.
No, but you know what? I believe every word he says. No, I believe that he means it. How about that?
And Turd, I know you're not a big fan of selfies.
No.
Who
You
is?
definitely need to update your photos that you have on there.
Oh
Post
boy.
more selfies, post more pictures of you doing fun stuff. Make your profiles more inviting, and you'll definitely have, more contact from females.
Those photos from 2005 ain't jive anymore? Is that what you're
No,
telling me?
He was a
update your
lot skinnier.
profile pictures. Update your profile pictures, and it'll definitely get things it'll get the ball rolling.
Okay.
I didn't know you had any dating profiles. It was just like
I'll try to take some more glamour shots and upload
yeah.
them.
You're a good looking dude. Why you gotta take glamour shots?
Yeah.
Because his last girlfriend left him because he had a dog. That's why he takes the
The woman I was talking to said no pets. No pets and no guys that don't go to the bar every weekend.
You're lucky she's gone.
Yeah.
Have her.
Yeah, once you update your profiles, make it more fun, inviting, intriguing, you'll definitely be luring the women in by doing that, and definitely updating your profile pictures.
But you can put lipstick on a pig and it's still a pig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't think Turd's that kind of person.
No, he isn't.
Okay.
I'll look into that lipstick. Definitely.
Well, it's 2021. If you don't have many takers,
That's
you have
true.
to venture out.
That's true. Some lipstick could definitely attract some different clientele for me.
No, it would definitely attract creepy people. But
Just
anyway,
make sure you put enough money back for a Happy Meal you can buy her after you get
hey,
it.
Midnight Wolf, Carrot. What? Okay, so everybody that is in the chat right now and on panel, you guys definitely need to go check out Midnight Wolf Carrot. She is absolutely amazing. Me and Turd both have gotten readings from her.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's true.
What if he's on the Grinder app? I have no idea what Grinder is.
I am not on Grinder. I swear. Grinder's the gay dating app.
No, I'm absolutely serious. What's the difference between Tinder and Grindr?
You're welcome, Midnight.
What's the difference?
Since I've never been on either one of them, I can't.
Hey, Midnight Wolf Tarot, what's up?
So who's on Grindr?
I'm not on Grinder. I can assure you that.
Me either.
But who is?
Gay fellas that are looking for a date.
Tinder. Third, what's the difference? Tinder, Grindr.
Tinder's for straight and Grinder's for non-straight people.
Oh. Yeah, so when you have a certain age, you might want to try both just to get. I get it. Grindr is gay? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Midnight, he's just, chilling up on panel. I just read his cards for him.
So just for the record, Turd is not on Grindr.
I am not on Grinder. For the record. Okay. If you're looking for me on there, you're going to find a nada. Nada.
Good. Yeah, well, it's only no now.
Turd, you say that as like you're like deathly afraid of Grindr.
Well, he's not afraid. He just knows he couldn't live up to any expectations that would come with dating someone on Grindr. You can't hold that against him.
That's funny.
You can hold it against me that I didn't know.
It ain't. He's doing it for his booty.
Yeah, Midnight. I'll definitely do a reading for you. Do you just want a general reading, or do you have a specific question?
Yeah, let him come up. We won't bite.
If you want to, you're more than welcome to jump on panel. I'll have everybody on panel mute.
Yes, I will. Actually, you can put me backstage if that helps. If he comes up, he can just talk to you. No problem. Look at this. Now she gets hit up.
Okay.
What happened?
Nothing. Do you guys want to mute yourselves real quick for me?
Absolutely. No one mixes card like you do. It's amazing. And Turd and Mr. T, check private chat, please.
First card out is the Death card. The Chariot in the reverse. And the Four of Swords. So, what I'm seeing is like with the Death card and the Chariot and the Four of Swords, like there might have been like a lot of back and forth going on. It could be also bickering. Maybe you guys are gonna come together. If it's something that you guys both really want and put an end to the back and forth, the in and out situation. I also do see like with the Four of Swords, like it's you guys, maybe you are back and forth in your head a lot about it. Maybe one of you guys is like feeling discouraged, not knowing which direction to go in. And I do also see that this is something that does weigh on somebody's mind a lot, on whether or not if it's just better to move on or work things out, or maybe it's going to go into a higher level after like some issues are like talked about and you guys are both on equal terms and on the same track. And I also can see it as like with the Death card, because Death card, it's like there's gonna be like putting an end to like a certain situation within it. I'm hoping, like, if it's something that you want, I'm hoping that it's not like putting an end to the situation like all the way. But I also do see it's like keeping somebody up late night worrying. And it's just like somebody's like wanting to move on to like calmer waters. Feeling like left out in the cold, like not knowing what's exactly going on with the other person. Eight of coins. With the Five of coins and the Eight of coins, I see it's like, like you feel like you're tired of being left out in the cold and not knowing what's exactly going on in the situation. And then it's got you in this Eight of coins feeling like of just like complete like discouragement. Man, my cards are just flying out everywhere. And then the Queen of Swords in the struggle position. And then the Justice card in the struggle position also. So it's like, with that on top of the Five of coins and the Eight of coins, it's like you're not exactly sure how to communicate correctly to come up with like a conclusion to where it's like equal for both of you, to where it's like a fair outcome. And the Ace of Cups in reverse, and then the Nine of Swords. So with that, maybe it's like you're thinking of like, okay, with the back and forth, like I'm tired of like the constant battle between my head and my heart on what I should do, if I should go in this direction or if I should keep fighting for this. And then the Emperor card. So maybe it's like you are actually like working through these thoughts within inside yourself, and coming up with an agreement with yourself, like, okay, maybe this relationship really isn't meant for me. maybe it's time like I pull my energy back. And like really stand in like my own power and really go after what I know I deserve and give that love and energy back to you. Instead of like taking it and putting it into somebody who really doesn't see your self-worth. Because I also see it as like if it's something that is becoming toxic, I could also see you being like stuck in your head and like devalue, like losing some of like feeling like you're not worthy. And I don't want to see that happen because you are worthy, because you are an amazing person. You do have amazing energy. Before that I started flipping out cards, your energy was like bubbly and happy. Was the energy I'm getting from you. As when the cards started coming out, it all of a sudden like I felt like, like you're discouraged, you're up in your head a lot, you're fighting between your head and your heart on, the exact direction like you want to go, what's better for you. You love this person, but it's also hard for you to let go and walk away. Um, and at that same time, like you're keeping yourself like left out in the cold because you don't know what's going on. You don't know the right words to, completely communicate to put an end to it, so you can get justice for yourself. Um, I do see you sitting for a while and pondering it and pondering your options and, trying to collect the right words in the right way to go about it to, put an end to it where it's not like in a hurtful manner. Like, because I don't see you just up and ghosting this person. I don't, because I feel that you do have a lot of love for them. You do want things to work out, but at this point, it's just too much chaos, too much arguing, and it's starting to tear you down and pull you down as a person in general. Um, and at the same sense, like you also like you being highly intuitive like you are, you also know the direction and what's going to be best. But at the same time, it's like when we love people, we love them, and it's kind of hard to let go of them. Kind of let go of them, even though we know that it's the best thing for us at the moment because it's becoming toxic and we need to heal that part before it gets too far out of control. But I do see you like when you decide to, when you have everything figured out in your head and you have like come to the conclusion of which way you're going to go about it, of walking away from the situation, and you heal and you take that time and, you go over it, you're going to come back stronger and you're going to come back in your power. And it's kind of like when you do that, there's going to be like a dead weight lifted off your shoulders when you do. It's going to kind of like free your heart and your mind up so you can focus on other things um on a healthier level. Thank you, Midnight. I hope that helped you.
Yeah, he liked it what you told him, or like he
Yeah,
was impressed by it.
you should definitely check out her channel, Ing. Like she's really amazing. Like she's a good reader also.
Oh, it's a lady, not a. Oh, okay, I get it.
Well,
Nice.
I'm glad I'm the first person that could read your cards right for you on this subject.
Nice to meet you, Midnight Wolf Tarot.
You've got static and echo in the background.
I'm not on. I'm muted. Who is it? Did you bring someone up?
No, it sounded like it was coming from you. I don't know if you had like YouTube.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh.
I was muted when it started, like the rushing. I was already. I don't
Midnight,
think
you're
you should.
welcome over in my live stream chats anytime. We do some tarot cards, we do some comedy, we do some talking.
Can you put the link for Midnight Wolf Tarot in the live chat or even private chat so we can plug her stream?
Yeah, hold on.
If she wants to. If she wants to.
I'll go find it real quick. And I'll just drop it in the chat.
Perfect.
Hold on. I will be back. I might kick me off, it might not.
Now she left us. I'm glad she left before she read my cards because I actually don't want to know. I have to tell you the truth.
She's an amazing reader. She does a lot of live streams.
I love her avatar. It's a wolf.
No, she didn't leave. She's here. Okay, I just dropped her link in the chat. I'll type it in the private chat as well.
Oh, thank you. I have subscribed. Oh, you know what? I know that lady. I've seen her before. Yes, she does readings. Yeah, such a lurker all over the place. I never spoken to her, but I know her.
Yeah.
And I wasn't subscribed. Now, end of story. Deal with it. Midnight Wolf.
You're welcome, love.
What's it say?
He's ordering me to apologize to him.
Oh yeah, right.
You're welcome. I'm more than willing to trade read for read with you anytime.
Ooh.
Anytime I'll trade read for read.
But and you know what? In a way, she owes you one after.
No,
right
she
now.
doesn't owe me one because she's done one for me. So she's done me a free read.
But I didn't hear it. So I
Because this was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh shit! Yes, things changed since then. No, okay. But if there's ever a read off between you and Midnight Wolf Tarot, I want to listen live.
Hey, you know what? It sounds like a fun idea to do, Midnight. Would you be down for that?
You got the plate,
like
right?
us both paneling up and like doing reads together. That would be fun.
I would love it if you use different cards for the same person. You don't do it live together, but you come to a conclusion and then we just compare what's the difference. Well,
we see, like, the thing is, like, we could both panel up, and because she's got different cards than I have. So we could, like, both panel up, kind of like on StreamYards, kind of like how I'm doing, like, right now with you guys. And, like, me and her, like, because she's got a lot more subscribers than I do by far. But, like, every, like, buddy that comes into my live streams, like, sometimes there's, like, just, like, random people that come in. Thanks for subbing her up, Mistah T. Yeah, dude, that would be, like, totally fun.
Yeah, just the mere fact that she came to your live stream right now with her having way more subs and way more coverage. She didn't come here to get subscribers. She came here to hear what you had to say. So, yeah.
Yeah, like, it would definitely be cool, like, because, like, where she reads cards, I read cards. If somebody wants, like, a reading, like, we could just, like, both pull like cards on that person and like see what the conclusions are. I think it would be cool. It definitely enhance like
I
intuition
think
a lot.
the differences in a read for one person doesn't even mean that one of you is right or wrong. It just adds up in a sense. Like you have two people weighing in and reading.
Yeah.
Your subs are going up though. They're going up.
Yeah, they are slowly but surely. We're
Yeah.
getting there.
Of course, she's in QF.
King.
No, I love you so much. You know that. I
No
want
pun
a
intended
server
on that
for.
one.
I
No,
want a
no pun
server.
intended.
I want a server for all people, by all people, no matter what background, no matter what subject. We have to find common grounds.
Mark, go ahead and drop your link in the chat where you're a moderator. Drop yours and Mrs. T's link.
Okay.
Well, Mr. T already joined us.
Yeah.
Yes.
With you, like where you're a moderator, you don't like if you drop your link anytime, go for it. I mean, you don't gotta have my permission for that
Will
one.
make me moderator because I ban and kick people just because the name I don't like or something. No, I cannot have responsibility on this earth.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Is Turd still here?
Yeah, he's just being quiet.
Good.
Yeah, so
Good. Yeah, don't leave us.
I'm just using stuff. I just had myself.
You're on the highway running right now. I can hear it in the background. Are you on the highway running?
Midnight. Yes, I totally appreciate that.
Say something so there'll be a gap in between it.
But I'm gonna jump down. I gotta take my dog for a walk. So it was awesome being up on panel with you.
Good to talk to you, Turd.
Good to see you, Turd.
Yes.
Have a good night,
Yeah,
bud.
good talk.
Looking
Good
forward to
talk.
speak again.
All right, later, Tesla. All right, bye.
Bye.
Perfect time to put the T-Rex.
Go ahead and drop your links.
No, but it's nice. This was one fun panel I did not see coming today.
Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're entertaining.
That's the people that are around.
That T-Rex, I like 6 subs to get into 1,006.
Okay, hey, where's the link? Or is it in the...
Yeah, the T-Rex Reactions channel. That's one of my channels. It's a kind of a backup channel, but it's fun on there. I do reaction videos to other streamers.
Yeah. Okay, listen, put it...
I'll put it in the private chat.
Yes. And I'm gonna...
Midnight Wolf, I will definitely be coming over to your channel because I do have a question that I would like you to dig into for me. When I'm done live streaming here.
You're in a great mood tonight. I can tell it. You're just feeling it tonight, ain't you?
Who, me?
Yeah,
She
you look
looks
like
happy.
you're just...
Yes, she looks happy.
Yeah, I'm finally past that like 3-day bitchy stage of my my monthly, but
oh my Lord.
I'm not bashful at all. I'm truthful about it all.
Well, Lordy.
Okay, so Inga, are you ready for your reading?
Uh-oh, he must have stepped away from the computer.
Must have.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm not
Okay.
ready for it, but go ahead. I never will be.
Oh, Lordy.
Lordy.
Honesty is key.
Listen, what can I lie about?
Okay. You just want a general reading, Ing?
Yes, please.
Okay. You want a 3-card read or a pyramid read?
I want a pyramid read.
Okay. The Lovers.
Who's lovers?
Oh, my God.
And then you got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Hey, April. The 10 of Cups.
I set something up for you, Mr. T. We have to look into a server, please.
The 7 of Cups.
Can I say that 7 is actually one of my favorite numbers? The number I refer to the most.
The 4 of Wands. Seven of Coins. Well, I'm seeing so far in reverse. And then the Queen of Cups. So far I'm seeing that there's a situation that you are not happy with.
No shit. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Has to do with and then you got the Death card that came out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're having disagreements or you're not happy with the situation with certain family members or in your own personal love life. The 5 of Swords.
Damn.
And then the 6 of Cups.
I hope you can't see if I murdered someone. No, I haven't. That was a stupid joke.
And don't kill nobody.
No, I won't. I'm really. You know my.
I don't know if it's like with your own personal relationship where there's been a lot of like discouragements, like maybe it's like you're not happy with inside the situation. It could also be with like other family members coming at you and like trying to tell you, oh no, you need to change this, you need to change that, like
that's
and I see you getting very discouraged with it because in the same sense, like it's not their life, it's your life, you're gonna live it however you want to live it. And then you got the Page of Wands on the bottom, the Eight of Coins. So it's like, there's been a lot of like immature communication going back and forth between you and somebody in your family. I don't know if it's direct or indirect.
No, it's direct. That's direct.
A lot of immature, fast, harsh communication. The Queen of Swords, like you're just telling people to butt out of your life. It's none of their business.
All true.
And you're trying to like dead end the situation. The 2 of Cups, like you're happy, like you accept you for who you are. With like the Two of Cups, like you could care less what anybody else thinks about your relationship, what's going on in your own personal relationship, or what's going on with you.
That's so 100%. Let
The
me
Eight
tell
of
you,
Swords.
I had a phone call with my mother, and she told me, if you keep going like this, you will die all alone. And I thought in my head, I didn't tell her. I thought in my head, God willing, there's nothing I will look forward to more than die on my own. I don't know. I'm not a very social. Go ahead. Sorry, I broke you off.
No, you're good. Because you had the Eight of Swords and then the Ten of Swords. It's like you're just sick and tired of like all the harsh communication, like the backstabbing that may be going on towards you. Um, it's like people aren't keeping it 100 with you, and you're like, why should I keep it 100 with everybody else if nobody else is keeping it 100 with me? So at the
Good point.
same sense, it's like you're pushing people away with the Five of Coins, the
Yeah,
Nine of Swords. But you definitely do need to temper out your temper because your temper's starting to get the best of you.
always.
Um, the Queen of Wands, like you also need to be more thoughtful and keep your communication like more appropriate, especially when
Yes.
when it comes to your mom. But
Listen, she was the one who bore me. So
because
it's
if
everything I do, it's her fault.
um because you don't like I understand people get hot headed and they get mad and they may say some few choice words that they may regret later. um but and like also at the same aspect, maybe it's like time for you to like step back and like really analyze and look at like what your mom's is like bringing to your awareness and your attention, and try and see both sides to the situation. But also at the same aspect, you have free will and it's your life and you can live it however you want to live it.
Mhm.
um but also with that, it's like, are there like people that are like going behind your back and causing problems for you in your relationship that you're unaware of, and it's causing issues at home?
Not so much in my relationship with my wife because you know I don't know, of all people, she's the only friend I have in real life. And my kids, like we have a very harmonious family, but it's only the four of us, and and everybody outside of it, I just couldn't give a shit. It, I tell you one thing, and Mr. T, are you still here?
I am indeed.
Yeah, listen to me. I was born in a hospital that's 20 minutes away from the hospital German lady was born.
Oh
So
wow.
it's not only that we come from the same area, we have the same bad accent in English. So I have a sister I haven't talked to in 25 years, and I feel comfort to be peaceful with German lady because that makes up for it, you know? So I
Yeah.
don't know.
She's pretty awesome, yeah.
Why wouldn't listen? So am I, and so are you, Mr. T. Like no other person is more awesome than the others, but I know everything German lady says and does. I know where she's coming from. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Yeah. So having said that, when Tess pointed out the things, I have a huge family on both sides, maternal and paternal. I have my father's twin sister lives like 2 hours away from me. I haven't spoken to her since 2009 because she's a cunt. Now, yet the three people I live with, my wife and my two sons, are my best friends.
Oh.
Yeah,
And that's good.
it is good. But I have to say, I do lock out a lot of other people of my family because of it. Because say, hey, listen, we never had anything peaceful to talk about. I do that with my family all day long. Why don't you go and play in traffic or no? It's just I know. Listen, I know I'm an asshole. So does my wife. We're married 32 years.
15 minutes.
So, yeah. Other than that, you were
15 minutes.
100% on. See, that's why I hate those card reads about me because they're always spot on. No one wants to hear that.
I love hearing readings that are spot on and that are honest because it just tells me what I
No,
need
it
to
is
work on.
honest. Yes, it is. But that's one thing. And Mr. T might know that when you become an aging man, you rather not talk about things you're uncomfortable with. And
Oh, yeah.
family is just like outside family, not my family close by. But yeah, there's a lot of but when you look back, I come out of a generation that just lost the Second World War. You know, considering we already lost the first, and you know what? You get raised like that. There is something, like the victim card all the time. And I hate it so much. My only criminal record I have is that I refused to do mandatory military work in Germany because I said we had two, and I'm not against military, and I'm grateful what the United States of America has done, especially in Europe. However, I didn't think that me as a German should take a weapon and then I have to follow orders. Like I'm here in Canada and have my gun license and everything. Like I'm not against that, but there's certain things. We lost two world wars, and it shows to this day in the generations that came out of it. Does that make sense,
Yeah,
Mr.
it
T?
makes sense. But it also as to back what I was saying, it's if you're not okay with your mom giving you input or whatnot on how to live your life, just kindly set boundaries with her and just tell her, you know what, mom, I love you. I understand what you're saying,
Good
but when
point.
it comes to
Yeah,
my
yeah,
own
yeah, yeah.
personal life, I'm good. You know what I
No,
mean?
and I get that because here's the thing. I can live with criticism and attacks all day long. I thrive in it. Someone says something nice, it feels awkward. Like it's
Yeah.
almost like, like I had a neighbor who said, "Oh, you're such a nice person because I mowed a lawn." And I said, "Never ever say that to anyone because I will lose my German citizenship if they find out that people think I'm nice." And, it's almost how it is. Like, I don't
So you go back and forth between Canada and Germany then?
know. No, I haven't been there since 2003.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
I was 30 when I immigrated, and I went back every year up to 2003. Like, immigrated in '98, and well, the thing was, my wife is Japanese. That when we got married in 1990, she said to me, "Okay, no children, otherwise I won't marry you." And I said, "Listen, I don't give a shit." And in 2001, she changed her mind when I came out of rehab. And now we have two sons. They're the only Canadians in the house. So we picked actually, in a sense, Canada to have a family. But well, and now they're already better gentlemen than I ever was. My sons.
Yeah.
And I think that happened because I raised them away from my family in Germany. But that's just me. When it's not even, I have cousins and actually siblings in South Africa, Greece, England, Spain. I have a first cousin in Sydney, and
April, you're funny.
another one in New Zealand. I've seen the world in the seven seas. But everyone tried to get away from this. That's why we're all over the world. And then you run into Tess, who comes out, where are you from? Okay, don't say it. Somewhere in the United States, all American city. And then she reads the cards and has me figured out. I can live with that, Tess. If you do it, that's okay. I don't know if Midnight Wolf Tarot would have been so nice to me.
No, she's actually really nice.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so like with her, she's like very respectful. She's kind of like me when I do readings. Like,
I know she is. I know. Card readers are not assassins. Not yet. Tess. I think maybe somebody should
Well,
consider.
I'll just say this thing. When you die alone, it just wasn't in the cards for you.
But yes, well, actually, in a sense, it was, because I wouldn't want anyone around me when I die. You know what? It's a weird. That's maybe how I'm set up, and it's not right. I'm not saying it's right, but like it.
It's how you feel. You want to go by yourself. You don't want people to be mourning and all around you being sad when you go. Like
I don't want to feel their pain. It's hard to explain.
No, it's perfectly understandable.
Mr. T, how do you want to pass?
I want to die fucking. That way I can go and come at the same time.
Okay, well, listen.
I heard your wife laugh in the background.
No. Test. He set it up. It will be a live stream on Geyserma's channel. No, I'm kidding. No, but like, why did you bring that up? My mother had said, "You will die alone," and I thought of it and said, "You know what? That's the most peaceful thing you could ever told me." No, I don't know.
Come and go.
It's like however you want to go. That's your choice. But
yes,
also,
I'm not talking here suicide or anything.
Well, I know, but also know at that point when you do get to the old age of where, like, you really don't have that option not to be around yourself. Like, if you're surrounded by your wife and your kids, like, they're going to be there with you. Especially if you get to the age of where, like, they're helping physically take care of you. Like, you don't have the option to be by yourself.
Yeah, but that's actually one thing, too, because my mom now, she's 83. And my dad is 80. And when I really, really search myself, I probably left them all behind because I didn't want to be there to see them get old and die. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we've lasted this long, Ian.
Why?
You sound like my wife. She says this to me on a daily basis. Shit. I didn't think you would last that long. I said, you just wait. I gotta get old.
Why? What do you mean by that?
No.
Mark, you still got a lot of gears left in you.
What Mr. T said?
Oh, I know.
No, me. Here's one thing.
It's you. I don't.
I've seen the world in the seven seas. I made enough money, even though when I got married, my wife married me because she wanted to get back at her parents, and I needed the money back then. And both worked out well because I still hate them. They hate me even more than I hate my parents.
Oh my
but having said that, I've made my own money. my kids are set up. Like if if a heart attack hits me today, I would have no regrets or think, oh, I need another 20 years. No, I've seen it all. And I love life. And you know,
It's funny.
Mr. Go ahead.
It's funny you said that, Ing, because I had a friend of mine that I used to play music on the road with,
Mhm.
and he died from a heart attack. I went to his wake Tuesday night.
Oh, just now. How old was he?
73, I think.
Well, listen. I think if you ask him after the fact, because he is somewhere, right? He's not gone.
Right.
Yeah. Now, if you ask him after the fact, I think he would be fine with his life. Don't you think, Mr. T?
Oh, he had a great life. Yeah. Great life. He had 33 grandkids and great grandkids.
Good for him. That's a lot of love.
Yeah.
And that's just it. You know, the women that influenced me the most in my life, and I was on both sides, maternal and paternal, at an age where I got everything out of my grandmothers, who were matriarchs. You know, like,
Well, that's cool.
you would not say a bad word, and they raised me. You know, outside of the house, it was the man's world, but inside, they were ruling the shit. And
Yeah, I think that's the way it is with most households, really.
yes,
Probably
It is.
majority, yeah.
but I
I
learned
want to
from
say
them the
with like
most.
families, like in families in general, grandma makes the rules, grandma says what goes. But outside, it's like everybody's free to do what they want. But the minute you get inside grandma's house and grandma finds out you've been doing some shady, sketchy shit, you better be running for your life.
There you go.
Amen. You know, like my grandmothers, paternal, maternal, they were all like those
You're welcome, Midnight.
African American grandmothers who give their children a back porch reading. I got back porch readings in my life by my grandmother. And they actually, I have to say, a lot of what I live by today is from my grandmothers.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
No, yeah, no, absolutely. I miss them the most.
You know, I'll tell you an interesting story about my grandmother. She died when I was a young boy, but she had made me a quilt for when I got married. So when I got married, my sister gave me this quilt that my grandmother made so beautiful. And I put it up and everything. You know, she had a letter in there with it because she knew she wouldn't be around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
it's
can I ask? So you didn't know the quilt was made until you got it, right?
right. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's even more surprising. You know, when you wait for it, that's one thing, but that must have been powerful, Mr. T.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On those, I mean, your grandmother, she probably lived through the Second World War as well.
Yeah.
So she knew she knew that the world is a shithole most of the time. But we can do better. We can do better.
Oh, no doubt.
And I'm glad right now that we talk English, even though I'm falling behind in that. However, I rather speak now broken English than German on the North American continent, because then we would be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to meet you tonight. You seem like a great person.
Thank you,
He's
sir.
awesome.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Thank you, Ted. No, I know of you because I'm a lurker most of the time. When I work, I listen to what's going on. So I have known of you, and then especially I think 2 days ago when you had to run in with German lady. And you know what? I actually applauded and loved what you said, that in 2022 we gotta make up for it.
Oh, we will. We
Yeah.
definitely will.
Well, if not, call me. is one thing, when German ladies speak, because, she has also I don't know if her father was Polish or her mother, but like my father was born in today's Poland. So a lot of the way we were raised and of the values, especially after the Second World, I everything German lady says, I know exactly where she's coming from.
Yep.
Which is no, she's a good person. She can be a bitch, but she admits that herself. Like I didn't bring that up. So,
Yeah.
but
I'm just glad she's finally doing panels now. We talked a lot in the private chats, me and her and other
yes,
people that were in them. And I encouraged her. I said, "You need to do more panels, German lady." I mean, and now she's just turned into a great host of panels.
there's one thing that cracks me up every time I listen to her because when a German mother or a German lady says something and she puts a "ja" in between the sentences,
Yeah.
that's how it works, right? But she speaks English and then puts a German "ja" in between it, and it always cracks me up because it just when she goes at it to call someone out and then says "ja,"
She says "y'all" at the end of every sentence. Yeah,
I love it. I
Y'all?
love it. I love it.
it's just a
You
little way she says
motherfucking piece of shit, y'all.
it.
It's kind of like Canadian saying "a."
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Yes,
Mhm.
yes, it is. But here's the thing: there are less Canadians than Germans, and every German says "ja" in between the sentence. She cracks me up.
You know what her favorite song is? Yeah, trick, yeah.
You guys are funny.
I have to make a clip out of this, Mr. T. Yeah, it's so true. Okay, we have to move on, Tess,
Huh.
because you know what I plugged in the QF? It's Coach Love is going up.
Coach Love.
Yeah, she's this fine African American lady who does interviews on Thursdays and Sundays about things that happen in the world. She's very nice. She
Oh,
comes
that's cool.
from the Kermit and Friends area. She was there before, but she's now on her own.
Well,
And Miss,
you'll have to send me the link over Discord.
I will. No, it's actually in the general chat right now. I did put it down.
Oh,
Other than
okay.
that, Mr. T, I knew of you whenever you camped up. I know. And then,
Oh, that's
of
cool.
course, your rhetoric. I love it. Nice meeting you, sir. And I'm looking forward to have more panels with you and T.
Oh,
Well, thank you, Ing, for coming and jumping on my panel. Thanks for coming over to the live stream. And thank you for that very positive, sweet message you sent me over Discord.
I meant it. End of story. Don't tell my mom. She thinks I'm nice, then she's gonna call me again. I'm kidding. No. Listen, that's what it was. Just own it. People get drunk. End of story.
I do own it. Like I own it, but
no, I know you do. But in the sense, don't feel bad coming back to the server or anything because you were gone for 2 weeks, and I was worried.
Oh, I was just traveling a lot.
And yet, see, now I know I shouldn't have been worried. So,
No, you're good. Actually, you sent that message at the right time because I was like kind of up in my head because, like I have my own personal issues and battles that I deal with on a daily, and
everybody does.
like one of the biggest issues that I've been like having lately is, because like I am 6 months clean and sober from, a lifestyle that I was slowly dying in, and it's like the biggest issue and like one of the hardest things I have is because for some odd reason, like everybody, like I get their concerns and worries, but it's like everybody like dangles me relapsing in my
Mm-hmm.
face. They're so afraid of me relapsing, and it doesn't matter how much I tell people like, no, I've moved on from that lifestyle. Like I have no ambition to go back. Like I have no drive to go back. Like
Mm-hmm.
and so like it's like you sent that message at the right time because like when I read it, it made me smile and made me feel better because
The thing is, there will always be downtimes, and I have rage quit Discord with servers that I led that had even more members than you have today, and I said I will never come back, but I did because we can't lay out our life based on people that hate us, because the people we love on here on social media, they're
yeah,
way more important, way more important.
yeah,
We'll figure it out. Thank you,
yeah.
T. Mr. T.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
Tess and Mr. T. Say hi to Tracy. Have a
Bye
good
bye.
night.
Good night. Wow. That's fascinating. I like that guy.
Ing is he's cool. I met him on Poon's channel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've seen him on there before. I've seen him around.
Yeah. He's very nice. Like he's understanding, like at the same time, like he's also very funny and he's also very informational. Like he knows a lot of things, and when he does come up on panels and I'm like in the chat, like I like just the stuff that he talks about, it's so interesting and it like keeps me intrigued. It's like
Joe speaker. She wants Chrissy wants a reading that she can hear her.
Okay.
Hi to Tessa.
hi.
Well, I'm gonna send PayPal.
She wants. Do you have a specific question?
Not really.
Okay, so you just want a pyramid deck then. All right.
Okay, I just got done from outside, so I just walked up the stairs. Got to turn on my light so I can see. I need to stop walking in the dark.
Let Tessa do it. She gets in the mood. She'll pick you out. She's like 7 in a row, spot on. The last 7. Yeah.
Spot on, everyone.
Fascinating. I'm gonna hold the phone up here and you can talk to her, all right?
Okay.
Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you just want a general reading?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. I kind of like this.
Yeah, usually.
You hear me get my tarot cards read?
Oh.
But like,
Okay. First card out is the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins talks about it could be a work promotion, A Six of Cups. Okay, so the Six of Cups to me, it's like your equal mind, body, and soul. You could be getting a job promotion. Who knows? Maybe you could win the lottery. It also talks about like new business endeavors. The moon talks about things being hidden. Like things that we're not able to quite see, like things going on behind the scenes. Strength card, the star card. The Five of Cups in reverse. And then you had the Ace of Cups come out, the High Priestess, and then the Lovers came out. Was the last card.
What does all that mean?
So with the Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Cups, usually with those three cards, I usually take it as like there could be like new like friendships, new connections coming in. And then the Strength card, the Star card, and then the Five of Cups. Because the Strength card came out in reverse, and then the Star card's upright, and then the Five of Coins is in reverse. Five of Cups is in reverse. So the Five of Cups, in reverse, when it's upright, it's like this girl. She's like in like sorrowful, like she's doubting herself. She's worried about the cups that's like spilled, but she doesn't realize there's like two cups behind her still. Like so, it's kind of like she's crying over like spilt milk. And not realizing that she still has like two options. And then with the Six of Coins, the Moon, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Coins, this is like strongly coming off to me as like there's like two ways I see it. It's a work decision. I don't know if it's like you feel like you are like not happy with certain things that are going on in the work situation. Wow. You're worried about a decision that you have to make. And then like with the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the High Priestess, it's because the High Priestess talks about like intuition, like being like connected, and you know, some people talk about like the High Priestess card being like intuitive. You know, I would take the High Priestess as like she knows what's going on around her at all times. She's highly aware. She pays attention to her surroundings. So in a way, it's like kind of like you've been going back and forth, maybe about like a work situation, or you know, trying to figure out like how to go about a certain situation on whether or not to give a certain person a promotion, or if like, you know, I don't know if it has to do with holiday bonuses. I don't know if it has to be bringing on a new person onto the workforce team, and you know, like really like going through candidates and really picking like the best one. It's kind of like your energy feels like you're like frantic, and like you have like a bunch of anxiety going on. But and also in the other aspect, I can see it, you know, like I don't know if there's like some issues going on with like in a friendship dynamic, to where it's just like you feel like there's somebody like doing or saying things behind your back, and it's kind of like got you up in your head, and at the same time, like, you're trying to like keep an equal balance and trying not let get things get to you that are out of your control.
Wow.
With that also, and it's like you really just like want things to like kind of like calm down within your mind because you have so much on your plate, and it's kind of like you're overthinking and overstressing yourself so much. It's kind of like throwing like certain things in your life off balance also.
Wow. What do you think, Christy? She don't know you from, I mean, that's, hang on, let me turn you up. Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry, go ahead now. There you go, Christy. I had to turn you back up.
Yeah, it was neat. I got the gist of most of it. There's a few little things I didn't understand, but I got the gist of most.
Yeah. And so what, I think she hit it on spot on certain part of it.
Yeah, that worked. You get some spot on that work now.
Yeah. Yep.
Not about home life. I don't think I even heard anything on home life.
No, I think it was just a general all around. Whatever cards come out, she has to read from that. I think, is that not right, Tessa? Am I?
Hold on, I gotta my headphones keep cutting out. Hold on, let me disconnect.
I lost you, Michael. To see him over here making David.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael. You want to get your cards read? Come on. You got to stop what you're doing. What you do? See if there's anything like mine did. Try anyway. Maybe we're going to have this sacred goddess. Only one could hope, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Get him over here. All right, he's here. What has he got to do?
Okay. Tessa, you still there, hon?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay. Tessa's not answering though. Tessa.
She might not be there.
Tessa. She said her headphones were acting up. What I ought to do is have see if I can get her on tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we can you can ask specific questions too. So
yeah, that'd be good. We can think about it.
Yeah, you can think about what you want to ask her. I'll go ahead and send her some money tonight, and then we can do it again for Michael and see if he has something he wants to ask.
All righty.
All right.
All right. I love you.
Love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Woo!
Oh, she hit her on the spot at work now. I can't. I think we've lost Tessa. She said she was having trouble with her headphones, but we just had a couple of questions. I'm gonna send her.
Top and chat chat. Unless they're personal.
Oh yeah, her mic isn't working. She said, "Hold on."
Oh my goodness, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I've got off the phone with her, but she's wanting her husband's done too. I'm fixing to go ahead and send you some money from her. But I'm going to set her up on YouTube tomorrow so that the next time either, we can get a hold of you tomorrow or another time, the next time y'all read on Tuesday or something, and you'll probably get a few out of her.
Okay.
But yeah, she wanted me to go ahead and send you some money. And,
okay, thank you. I appreciate you doing that. Like my headphones started acting up and I disconnected them and then it muted my mic. They went into my mic settings and it still wasn't working. And then I come out of my mic settings and it said my mic was muted on my phone.
Oh my goodness. That sounds like my luck, I tell you.
A lot of damn work.
Yeah. But yeah, I think she's gonna have some specific questions for you anyway. So I'll go over that with her tomorrow, and I'm gonna set up this YouTube on her phone so that she can come up on panel next time and talk to you about it.
Okay. Also you can give her my email address. If she wants like in-depth personal readings, that'd probably be like the best way to go. So like it's not like, her personal business and like in-depth like, on YouTube for everybody to know.
Yeah, she would probably love that.
Okay, because I also have a Zoom account, like, so I can do like in person like Zoom readings for people too if they want them.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Here I'll drop my email real quick in the chat.
Okay. Thanks, Tessa.
You're welcome, and I appreciate you guys helping me like build and like promoting my channel and promoting what I do. Like it really does mean a lot.
Well, it's pretty awesome that some of the stuff that you said to her hit so close to home, because I don't know if she could hear very well on the phone, but I was in awe of some of what you just said. I really was, because of the work situation thing.
Yeah.
And that's been big lately. So.
Well, and I also like I do appreciate like you guys like trusting me like to pull cards on your guys' energy, because I know there is like a lot of scam readers out there on YouTube, and a lot of people who do scam people out of money for fake readings, and like, and also like at the same aspect, like I know if I wasn't resonating, you guys would tell me. And like, and if I don't resonate, like just tell me, and like I'll refocus on the energy and like completely pull different cards, because I, as a reader, like I don't want to give people like false information and like false hope. Also, like,
right, yeah. Well, it's all actually. I'll be honest with you. I almost said the word creepy a few times, thinking, "Wow, that is just weird, creepy," But yeah, it's pretty awesome.
She's 8 for 8 now, or 9 for 9.
8 for 8. She didn't get to do Michael's, but he does want it, so we're gonna. And since they want an in-depth reading anyway,
you'll make money off them.
Yeah, you'll make some money off them, because
they got plenty of money.
Well, not necessarily that they have plenty of money. They like to do stuff like this. Yeah.
Well, that's cool, and I'm glad, and I do appreciate these like connections that you are connecting me with. Like I really it means so much.
Well, you're awesome at it, so you deserve that.
It's definitely appreciated, and it was something like that I will remember always. Like, and I'm glad that I did come in contact with Mark. Like, granted, like the person like we came in contact through each other with, kind of like it was like a big fallout, but in all, like at the end of the day, like I have made like great contacts from that big blowout episode. Like,
yeah,
good for you.
Yeah,
I know. Well, I ain't gonna say it. I'll tell you another time. Because I like to keep everything positive. I don't like to mention nothing negative.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, guys, I think you guys are the only ones. I don't know who else is in the live stream, but I don't know who's watching. It says there's one viewer.
Oh my God.
That's gotta be me. Well,
that's me. I'm on my computer. Oh my God.
I was on the phone, but I got off to send some money. So there we go. You should be.
Well, I appreciate that. It really does. Like it really does mean a lot.
Oh man, don't think nothing of it.
Yeah,
we'll get this built up over here. It'll take a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
And I'm aware of that, and like, But it also does like it does help like when you do have people who believe in you and like what you're doing and like the entertainment like things that people do, like it does help when people do believe in it and they do fully support it and it helps grow the channel.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
You got some phone money, honey. That counts a lot. I don't know. I wish you'd get a big lick all at once so you could go ahead and get your phone.
Yeah.
Right? That would be nice. That would be nice. But hopefully in the near future and like hopefully, like I just got to be more consistent and start doing it every day instead of like slacking.
I got an idea. Like a lot of my family members, like my sister and some of those might like it done. And maybe when we gather at Christmas or something, we could have you come on live, not Christmas Day per se, but when we gather and do something like that and have them all. And then we could just send you like one big thing of money for however many readings or whatever.
Boy, she's really smiling now. She likes that.
Wouldn't it be cool though?
Yeah, it would be
fun.
Yeah, that would definitely be cool because if it did happen, I could get a phone and then I could send my baby some presents also. So
there you go.
There you go.
Maybe we can make it happen for you. She's got a pretty big family.
Yeah.
Well, if you could, I would definitely appreciate it from like the bottom of my heart. Like it would mean everything in the world.
Well, no doubt. We'll make it happen. Usually when we're always working behind the scenes, you don't see us working, but I always plug your show every time and drop a link. But the thing about my channel, it's on a little down tick right now because I'm just coming back from a 90-day strike off of it. Okay. So people haven't really gotten back. I've got like 1,700 subs, but they haven't got back in the flow of me being live again. But anyway, I'm gonna keep promoting you. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna make Tessa T over here successful.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got to get that super chat button. That's a goal. You need.
I guess that's definitely like a big goal, and and I keep there's people around me that keep telling me like, no, it's gonna take you years to like get to the point to like.
That's bullshit. I ain't even been on here 2 years, and I got 3 channels that's nearing 1,000 each.
Yeah,
2 of them are over the 1,000, and one of them like 6 subs. So
yeah.
And then Mrs. T, her channel only likes what 150. You ain't been on there 6 months, have you? No, you should be able to easily knock that out by March of next year. Especially you'll have that 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
I give it April, not April, February. I forgot. Okay. I got my months mixed up.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna pick up for you. You'll be surprised. You'll knock them down. It's not that
I just have to be more consistent about it.
Yeah, that's the trick.
And I need to start posting more shorts. So on my other channel, I just reached I'm like at 60 subs or whatever. And so like I did the whole like connect StreamYards to that account. So hopefully I can start live streaming from both channels now. Because I'm at like 65, 64 subs on my other channel. So but that one's like mainly like just like the horses and like the logging and so.
Right. That's fascinating though. People get into that outdoor stuff,
Yeah, I almost went live earlier this morning when I was picking up horse shit.
What time is it right there with you right now? What time?
She's an hour ahead. It's what time?
It's 6:53 or 6:58.
2 hours behind.
You're 2 hours behind.
So tomorrow around about are you usually up around 9:30 in the morning?
Yeah, I get up at like 5:30 every morning.
Okay. I think I'm going to try the Zoom, and that's our lunchtime, which would be 11 for us.
Yeah.
And she wants to do like a in-depth reading then.
Yeah. I don't have anything going on tomorrow, so yeah, it'll work out.
Okay.
Fine.
All right.
So yesterday somebody in Wallowa County hit a stupid flippin' Verizon server line or server pole, And so everybody from Enterprise, Wallowa, and LeGrand, where I live, so it's like 3 separate towns. Anybody on Verizon yesterday had absolutely no service.
Oh my.
I spent 2 hours on the phone with 2 different people from Verizon trying to figure out why my phone had no service whatsoever. And they tried telling me that it was my SIM card. Well, they sent me through all these troubleshooting steps, and they're like, okay, well, like the only like last thing we can do is you completely factory reset your phone. So I had to factory reset my phone, and it still didn't work. Like my phone didn't work until like I want to say like 7 o'clock this morning.
Did you lose everybody's numbers?
Not everybody's numbers, but like all the apps and everything. I have to I still have to finish downloading some of them. I still gotta finish logging back into all my accounts on all my apps that I had. Logging into StreamYards today before I went live was kind of like a pain in the ass and a hassle, but
well, I'm going to jump over to my channel. If you want to come up over there and promote some more tarot, you're down for it. I'm going to do a live open panel, and I'll stay open probably. If G Mangoes don't go live tonight, I'll stay open through it. But if G or Evil Aid goes live, I'll drop off and go panel with them. But anyway, I'll see you over on my channel then.
All right, sounds good.
It'll take me probably 10 minutes to get going because I got to do a couple of things before I get going. But I'll see you then.
All right, that's fine. I'm gonna jump over to Midnight's channel real quick.
All right, I'll see you later. Bye.
All right, bye.